Hello, good morning class. So today I am going to teach you how to compose clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures. Welcome to English 5 Lesson 2 for Quarter 2. I am Sir Marvin and today you are going to learn about the new topic. Okay, so sana makinig dahil ito ay tungkol sa modal verbs or modal auxiliary verbs. Alright, let's proceed. Okay, so again, I am Sir Marvin and I am your learning buddy. Thank you for always being with me and for visiting this channel, and I hope marami kang matutunan today. Alright? So let us know. Modal auxiliary verbs are also called modal verbs. The term modal auxiliary is composed of two words, modal and auxiliary. Number 1. Modal is translated into two ways. According to grammar, modal means mood or state. Also, according to grammar, auxiliary means helping or helpful. Which means, modal auxiliary basically means helping mood or verb. That's why we call the modal verbs as helping verb also. Pag sinabi natin modal verb, nakakategorize din siya bilang isang helping verb. Ang pinagkaiba lang nila sa basic helping verbs ay pag sinabing modal, meron siyang specific mood or may mode of something. Alright? Tandaan natin yon. In English grammar, modal auxiliary verbs are used for the following purposes. Okay, ano ba ang mga purposes na ito? A. To show the mood of verb in a sentence. Example, he can cook fried chicken. Ang ating modal verb dito ay can. No? Dito ipinapakita daw ang mood. Ano ba dito ang mood? Can. And that is for the expression of ability. So later malalaman natin ang iba't ibang uri pa ng mood ng modal verbs. Alright? Note, in the above example, the word can is modal auxiliary verb showing ability, kakayanan. Diba sinasabi na he can cook fried chicken. Pinapakita na siya ay may kakayanan na magluto ng fried chicken. So this ability by itself is a mood. Alright? Okay, next. Okay, modal auxiliary verbs are used to add additional meaning to the main verb of the sentence, such as ability, possibility, advisability, necessity, permission, request, suggestion, and so on. Example, I can speak English. Alright? So doon ipinakita sa example na yon na ability ang mood na ipinapakita or ibinibigay natin. Kasi can ang ating ginamit. Okay? So let's proceed. So what are the usages of modal auxiliary verbs? We have here primary usage. Ano ang pinakaunang gamit ng modal auxiliary verbs? For primary, we have the most common use of the modals is called the primary usage. Yung pinakaunang ginagamit natin or pinanggagamitan natin ng specific modal, ang tawag doon ay primary usage. Kasi ang halimbawa, ang can, pwede pa siyang mag-express ng iba pang mood. Alright? So hindi lang isa. Kaya nga sinasabi ng iba na nakakalito naman ang modal. Akala ko ba specific lang kanyang function or mood? Pero pwede palang gamitin sa ganito or sa ganyan. Kasi po, may tinatawag tayo na huwag kalimutan, secondary function. Okay, sa primary muna alamin natin. Can ang kanyang primary. No? Ibig sabihin, yun ang pinakaunang mood niya na gagamitin natin sa kanya. Or paano ba siya ginagamit? Ang pinakauna or primary is ability. Example, I can drive a truck. Ability yung can. Kaya kong magmaneho ng truck. Ano naman ang secondary usage? The other usages of modals are called secondary usage. Ito yung mga kagamitan pang pwede natin i-apply sa can. Hindi lang siya basta ability. No? Basta tandaan, ang unang usage ay ability. Pag meron ng ginamit or ginamit na natin ang can sa iba pa, ang tawag doon ay secondary usage or usages. Ang can pala ay pwedeng gamitin bilang possibility expression, permission expression, or expression of or for request. Alright? So next, right, let's have this example. Can I use your phone, please? Can I use your phone, please? Yan. In this example, ang can ay ina-express bilang secondary used modal. No? Dito nakita natin ang salitang please. So hindi na ito ability, no? Kasi may salitang please. Ito ay asking for permission. Nakita nyo? So hindi na ang can ability. Hindi na ability ang expression. Siya ay permission. Asking for permission. Alright? Ganun po yun. Okay, next. Let's have, what are the similar expressions and semi-modals? Expressions which are used to substitute the modals with the same meaning are called similar expressions to modals. Ito yung mga expressions na tinutulad natin or may kahawig or may hawig sa paggamit natin ng modals. Ano ang mga ito? Be able to, be supposed to, be going to. Alright? Okay, you will be giving your examples later. Words that somehow have the characteristics of modals are called semi-modals. Pag sinabi pong semi-modals, ito ang mga salitang pwedeng ihalin tulad sa modal. Pero sila nga lang ay mahaba kagaya ng nabit natin sa itaas. So, narito pa ang ibang halimbawa. Need, dare. Can you give examples? Please comment your answers below or write on a sheet of paper. The form of modal auxiliaries. Ano ba ang forma ng modal auxiliaries? Alright? So, auxiliary plus simple form of the verb. Ganito po tayo gumawa or magsulat. Ganito ang form na susundin. Alright? Example, should. No? Michael should go inside. Kita natin. Ang auxiliary natin ay should. Ang simple form of the verb is go. Alright? Tandaan, huwag malilito, yung auxiliary na yan din po ang ating modal. Alright? Ito naman simple form of the verb, ito yung go. Alright? Next, had better. You had better go inside. So, ang ating auxiliary dito ay ang had better. Ang ating simple form of verb, go. Next, must. He must be gentle with the cat. Ang ating auxiliary ay must. Ang ating simple form of the verb is be. Alright? Next, will. They will attend the meeting. Ang ating auxiliary ay will. Ang ating simple form of the verb ay attend. Next is would. I would like to meet her. Ang ating auxiliary ay would. At ang ating simple form of the verb is like. Alright? Alright, so narito ang ating iba't ibang auxiliary verbs or modal verbs. Can, should, could, may, might, must, would, will, and had better. At marami pa pong ibang hindi na nabanggit or wala dito, no? Okay, tandaan ang ating forming of using the modals. Mali po ang gantong itsura. Not followed by to. Hindi dapat tayo sinusundan ng to. Ang modal ay hindi dapat sinusundan ng to. Orlando can to play the violin. Mali. Hindi dapat siya sinusundan ng to. Mali ang can plus to plus the main verb or the simple form of the verb which is play. Aalisin po natin ang to. Orlando can play the violin. Yun ang ating tamang pangungusap. Next, no final S. No? Erminda can play the violin. Mali. So, aalisin natin ang S sa ating simple form of the verb or main verb na play. Alright? And it should be Erminda can play the violin. Alright? Next, not in past form. Hindi dapat nasa past form ang ating simple form of the verb. Kaya nga tinawag na simple form eh. Hindi dapat siya nasa past form. Christian can play the violin. Mali. So, ang mali dito, alisin ang ED sa play. dapat siya ay play lang. Dapat nasa simple form of the verb. Tandaan, pag ginagamit natin ang ating modal or auxiliary verbs na modal, dapat ang susunod na verb ay nasa simple form lang. Wala sa ing, wala sa ed, no? Wala sa s form. Dapat nasa base form or simple form of the verb. Ang tamang sentence, Christian can play the violin. Alright? Okay. Next. Not in ing form, pagaya ng sinabi ko kanina. Mali. Rod can playing the violin. Mali ang ating pangungusap. Dapat ay alisin ang ing at ang sentence ay magiging Rod can play the violin. Tandaan. Alright? Expressing ability. We use can, could, which means be able to. No? Para maipahayag ang kakayanan, ginagamit natin ang can at could. Ang could ay ang past tense ng can. Alright? So, let's proceed. We can use can, which means be able to, for present ability. Para maipahayag ang kasalukuyang kakayanan. Example, I can speak English. I am able to speak English. Pareho lang po sila ng ibig sabihin. Pwedeng can, pwedeng I'm able to. Pero dito, dahil ang gagamitin natin ay modals, can ang ating gagamitin sa pangungusap. Alright? Pinapakita ko lang na pareho sila ng ibig sabihin. Next, the use of could. We can use could, which also means be able to, for past ability. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, ang can ay present ability sa ngayon, ang could ay past ability, yung mga bagay na nagawa mo na o nagagawa mo dati. Example, I could play sepak takraw when I was a kid. So, could ang ginamit kasi makikita natin yan sa sentence, when I was a kid. So, nakikita niyo sa screen, no, yung GIF natin. Naglalaro sila ng kick volleyball, no, or tinatawag nating sepak takraw. Ang laro na yan ay nilalaro lamang dito sa Southeast Asian countries kagaya ng Indonesia, ng Thailand, also ng Philippines, Vietnam, at iba pang nasa Southeast Asia at iba pang karatig bansa nito. Alright? So, ganyan po ginagamit ang could. Ginagamit siya para ma-express ang past ability. Alright? Tandaan natin yan. We can also use can, which also means be able to, for future ability. Pwede ba kayo magbigay ng example? Okay, another example. I was able to play sepak takraw 2 years ago. Alright? So, nakita natin yung 2 years ago. Kaya ang ginamit natin ay was able to. No? Was means past ability to do something. No? Was able to. Hindi am able to. Alright? John is not here. He could be at the room. Present possibility. Dito naman, gagamitin natin ang could for present possibility. John is not here. He could be at the room. Present possibility. Kasalukuyang posibilidad. So, ginagamit natin ang could to express present possibility. Right? Next, it's cloudy today. It could rain anytime. Alright, dito naman ginagamit natin ang could for expression of future possibility. Ulitin ko, no? Ang could ay ginagamit dito to express future possibility. Alright, so we can also use can, which also means to be able to, for future ability. Okay, this is going to be your assignment. No? Hanapin nyo nga kung paano ginagamit ang can, which also means be able to, sa pagpapahayag ng future ability. Yan. Iiwan natin yan para magkaroon kayo ng assignment. Now, let's talk about the alternatives for could. Ano ang pwedeng gamitin natin for could? Could I open the door? Should I open the door? May I open the door? Shall I open the door? Alright. So, yun ang iba't ibang expression na pamalit sa could. Tandaan, ang could ay ginagamit to express polite requests. Alright? Rewrite the sentences. Use can for ability. Before you give your examples, let me have these examples of mine. Number 1, he's able to drive a car. Number 2, my daughter is capable of playing piano beautifully. 3, she's an excellent secretary. She has the ability to type 80 words a minute. Para mapadali, ang gagamitin natin, imbes na able to, ang gagamitin natin ay can para mas maikli. He can drive a car. Pinalitan natin yung able to kasi pareho lang sila ng ibig sabihin. Yung can equals able to. So, we prefer using can in this sentence. Number 2, my daughter is capable of playing piano beautifully. Now, is capable. No? Tinutukoy yung daughter. Pero dito, ang is capable ay pwede nating palitan ng can. My daughter can play piano beautifully. Yun ang ating bagong sentence at mas maikli. Number 3, she can type 80 words a minute. So, pinalitan natin yung has the ability to ng can. Kasi pareho lang sila ng ibig sabihin. Sinasabi na may kakayanan siya na mag-type ng 80 words bawat minuto. So, mabilis, no? Mabilis siya mag-type. So, imbis na gamitin natin yung has the ability to, ang ginamit natin dito ay can para mas maikli. Alright? Can you give your own examples using the word can in sentences? Okay, you may comment your sentences below. Abangan ko po. Okay, can to be used to show ability. Number 4, most adults are unable to use a computer. A recent investigation shows that 65% of high school students don't know how to use a calculator. Number 5, only 2% of Chileans are able to speak English fluently. Alright? So dito palitan natin. Most adults can't use a computer. Imbis na ang gamitin natin ay are unable, gagamitin natin ang can't. Sir, paano po iyan? Lahat po ng modals, kung gusto mong i-express sa negative form, ang gagawin mo, gagamit ka ng salitang not. Dito, ang ginamit natin ay contraction. Ang can't, ang ibig sabihin niyan, cannot. Can't ay cannot. No? Inalis natin ang N at inalis natin ang O. Alright? So, ginawa natin can't. Ganyan po gumawa ng negative form ng modals. No? Ibig sabihin, walang kakayanan. Dito, negative form na ito, can't. Most adults can't use a computer. Paramihan sa mga matatanda or mga adulto, hindi na nila kayang gumamit ng computer. Next, a recent investigation shows that 65% of high school students don't know how to use a calculator. So dito naman, papalitan natin yung don't know how or how to. Gagawin natin, 65% of high school students can't use a calculator. Imbis na ang gamitin natin ay don't know how to, pinalitan natin ito ng can't. O diba, mas maikli at mas madaling maintindihan. Alright? Next, nasa taas ang ating example. No? Only 2% of Chileans can speak English fluently. Okay. Tinatawag din itong Chileans, no, ng iba. Pag sinabing Chileans or Chileans, ito yung mga taong nakatira sa Chile, right? So, imbis na gamitin natin ang are able to, ang ginawa natin salita or ang nilagay nating salita ay can. Ito naman, hindi na ito negative. Positive na kasi dito, wala naman kayong nakitang na. Diba? So, ang gagawin natin, kasi pinag-uusapan natin ay can ang ilalagay natin. Alright? So, madali lang tandaan. Abangan ko po yung example sentences below. Next, different ways to express abilities. Yan, nakita nyo sa ating gifs, no? Ng mga gumagalaw. Nagpapakita ng mga kakayanan. Ito ang different ways to express abilities. Can, be able to, be capable of, doing. Yung ing kasi, depende sa'yo kung anong verb ang gagamitin mo. Doing, creating, Basta ing siya. Basta yung capability is showing the action that can be done by the subject. Have the ability to or has the ability to, know how to, yan po ang ginagamit natin to express ability. Right? Pero basically, at dahil nga ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ay modal verbs, ang gagamitin nyo lang ay can. Now, example, I can, I am, or I am able to, I have the ability to, I am capable of, or I know how to drive a car. Kahit alin doon sa nasa loob ng parentheses, ang gamitin mo, tama ang ating pangungusap. So, dito I prefer na gamitin ko ang can. Alright? Para mas maikli siya. Pero pwede rin po yung I am able to drive a car. Or I have the ability to drive a car. Or I am capable of driving a car. Kasi nakita niyo yung capable of, dapat ing, no? Kaya pag ginamit mo yun, ang sasabihin mo, I am capable of driving. Itong drive, gagawin mong ing form. Aalisin ng e, gagawing I, N, G. Or magdadagdag ka ng ing para maging tandaan. Ing dapat ang main verb kapag ginagamit natin ang capable of. Alright? Next, pwede rin yung I know how to drive a car. Alright? So, madali lamang yung lesson, no? Basta nakikinig. Okay, next. Now, can and may are used to indicate a present or future possibility. Example, the prize may or can be found at the back of the book. Yan. Ito daw ay ina-express natin, no? Yung may and can, ina-express natin siya to indicate present or future possibility, kasalukuyan or hinaharap na posibilidad. It's possible to find the prize at the back of the book. Yan. Next, expressing possibility. May and might. Expressing permission. May and can. Tandaan ha, pag nag-express ng posibilidad, gagamitin may and might. Pag nag-express ng permission or permiso, ang gagamitin may and can. O, di ba nakita mo na yung can, di ba ability ang primary usage niya, pero ngayon, ang tawag dito sa permission, kasi nandito ang can, ang tawag dito sa permission bilang expression ng can ay correct, secondary usage. Okay, let's have this one. Tingnan natin. Show ko muna. Okay, show ko na po lahat. Okay, maybe it will rain tomorrow. Maybe is possibly. Pag nasa simula or beginning of sentence at ganito ang forma niya, magkatabi ang may tsaka be, which means or equals to maybe, ang ibig sabihin niyan, possibly. Kapag nakita niyo ito, hindi ito modal. Ito ay adverb. Alright? Yan. Compare natin, no? Maybe the test will be hard. Adverb. Kasi magkatabi ang may tsaka be. The test may be hard. Magkahiwalay na ang may tapos be. Verb na yan. Pag verb siya, modal siya. Ito ba, modal ba to? Hindi yan modal kasi siya nga ay adverb. Tandaan, ang modal verbs ay verbs at hindi adverbs. Ayan o, huwag po tayong malito doon. So dito, the test ang ating subject, ang ating main verb ay be, at ang ating helping verb or auxiliary verb or modal verb ay may. Nagets po ba natin? Yan, possibility yon na ang test daw ay may posibilidad na maging mahirap. No? Pakapahirapan tayo ng teacher natin. So, may posibilidad na mahirap ang test kasi yung mga discussions nga natin ay medyo complicated. Alright? So, verb ito kasi magkahiwalay ang may tsaka be. Sa una, magkadikit, siya ay adverb. Alright? So, ganito lang siya. May, be, is equal to verb. May is the helping verb or modal verb. Ang main verb ay be. Basic? Okay, let's have this one. Okay. Rewrite the sentences. Use may or can for possibility. Practice tayo. Mag-comment sa baba ng inyong written practice sentences. Number 1. Due to the repairs, trains are possibly subject to delay. Ayan. Dahil sa mga pagkukumpuni, ang mga tren ay may posibilidad na ma-delay. Hindi agad ma-deliver or hindi agad tatakbo kasi may repairs. Right? So ano kaya ang gagamitin mo? May or can. Okay, next. Number 2. It's possible that we face an energy crisis this December. Papalitan natin yung it's possible that. Ano kaya ang gagamitin natin? May or can. Right, sagutan po. Yan, ipipin ko po yung sagot nito sa ating comment section. Number 3. Maybe we'll change room for the next test since the room is very small. Ang papalitan natin ay yung maybe will. Ang will, ibig sabihin nito ay we will. No? Yung modal verb na will ay nadikit sa we. Ang tawag dito ay contraction. Pag pinagdidikit natin ang dalawang salita at pinapalitan ng ibang letra ng apostrophe, ang tawag po dyan ay contraction. Hindi construction ha, contraction. Nagko-contract, nagkakaroon ng kontrata, di ba? Kaya nagiging isa. Ayan. So, ang papalitan natin dito ay maybe, will. So, gamitin mo nga kung may or can. Okay, note, may and might express possibility in the present or in the future. For example, it may rain tomorrow. B, it might rain tomorrow. Sir, anong pinagkaiba naman ito? So, yung may expressing possibility, no? Present possibility. Ang might, possibility for the future. No? Sinasabi rin ng iba na mas malakas daw ang might, no? Mas mataas ang chance ng might. Kaya ito ang ginagamit sa upcoming or future events. Right? Okay, ito na. Maliban sa pinin ko, papakita ko na sa inyo. Right? Due to the repairs, trains may be subject to delay. So, ang ginamit natin ay may be. Daragdagan mo ng be. Okay? Next, we may face an energy crisis on holidays. May ang ginamit natin. Imbis na, it's possible that. Alright? Ayan, ang ginamit natin ay may. Next, we may change room for the next test since the room blah blah blah. So, may pa rin ang ginamit natin. Next, perhaps the teachers will have to give new tests to the learners because they've gathered low test scores. Yung perhaps, no? Mamaya papalitan natin. Ayan, hindi ko na na-edit, no? Pero nakita nyo, dalawang ating 4 sa example. Bear with me po, hindi na po na-edit. Alright, so let's check. So yung perhaps, ang gagamitin natin ay may. Teachers or the teachers may have to give new tests. Number 4. The second number 4, let's not wait any longer. It's possible that he won't come today. Tingnan natin. Ayun. May pa rin. He may not come today. Gagamitin natin ay may. It's possible that ships won't dock in the harbor because of the rain. When we say dock, dumaong. No? Dumaong sa isang pantalan ng isang barko or a pier. It's possible that the ships won't dock in the harbor because of the rain. Imbis na it's possible that, gagawin natin, may. Ang gagamitin natin ay may. Ships may not dock in the harbor because of the rain. Alright? Tandaan po ang ating lessons. Okay. Can and may are also used to give permission. For example, you can or may speak to the patient just a few minutes. You're allowed to speak to the patient just a few minutes. asking for permission. We can use may, can, and could. When these auxiliaries are used before the subject, it means that the speaker is making a request. Tandaan, kapag siya ay nasa unahan, ibig sabihin nagtatanong tayo. Kaya maglalagay tayo ng question mark. Kaya nga nakita nyo, capitalized ang M dahil siya ay nasa unahan. Unang letra ng pangungusap. Capitalized ang can, yung C ng can, capitalized ang C ng could. No? At maglalagay sa dulo ng question mark. So kapag nagtatanong, ang expression nun ay pwedeng request. Let's have examples. Note, ang may and might express possibility in the present or in the future. For example, it may rain tomorrow. It might rain tomorrow, kagaya ng kanina. Pero dito, ulitin ko sa expression ng request, no? Pwede mong gamitin ang may, can, and could if you are asking or making a request. Example, may I come in? Yes, you may. Yun yung sagot sa kanya. Can I come in? Yes, you can. Yun yung sagot sa kanya. Could I come in? Yes, you could. Kung ayaw papasukin, ang sagot, no, you could not. Okay? Okay, so I hope natutunan natin yan. May, can, and could. May and could, however, are more formal and more polite as compared to can. Tandaan, mas polite or mas magalang daw gamitin ang mga salitang may and could kaysa sa can. Alright? Examples. Can I come in? May I come in, please? Mas polite siya, di ba? Yung may. Could I come in, please? Mas polite ang could. Alright? Practice. Write your own sentences below using can, may, and could. So, ipakita natin na ginamit mo yung can, tapos papalitan mo siya ng may and could to express politeness. Okay, polite questions. Would you? Could you? Will you? Can you? Polite question, polite answers. Okay, would you please explain that again? Ang answer, yes, sure, or yes, of course. Itong yes, of course, tingnan natin sa could. Could you please explain that again? Sagot, yes, of course. C. Will you please explain that again? Certainly. Okay. D. Can you please explain that again? Of course. I'd be glad to. Or kung ayaw naman sa lahat ng ito, kung hindi pwede, or kung negative ang sagot, ang sasabihin, I'm sorry, I don't have time. Alright? So, polite answer din dapat. Hindi pwedeng, no, you can't. No? Dapat, polite answer. So, pwedeng mag-express ng, I'm sorry, I don't have time. Alright? So, doon po tayo nag-express ng polite answers para sa polite questions. Okay, basically, ang meaning nila ay ganito lang. Ganyan ang mga meaning nila. Kailangan mo lang talagang gamitan ng politeness. So, imbis na can, kaya nasa baba siya kasi siya yung least polite. So, sunod sa kanya ay will, sunod ay could, at yung polite, the most polite question ay yung paggamit ng would. Alright? Plus yung pronoun na you para ma-express ang kausap mo. Okay? Alright? Now, paano naman ina-express ang advice? Had better. Alright? Punta tayo dito. Okay. A. I have a headache. I should take a nap. I have a headache. I ought to take a nap. I have a headache. I had better take a nap. So, advice po ito. Kaya lahat ng ito ng modal na nakikita nyo, should, ought to, and had better, ay tinatawag na modals for advice. Pero kagaya ng sinabi ko, meron pa po silang ibang functions. Hindi lang po tayo mag-stick kung ano ang pinapresent ko dito kasi hindi lang siya basta sa advice. Alright? Meron pa siyang ibang pinanggagamitan or meron pa siyang ibang function. Kagaya na sinabi ko, ang isang modal ay pwedeng magkaroon ng primary or secondary usage or usages. Alright? Yung should, yung ought to, yung had better, may same meaning sila. Which means, giving advice to express good idea or good advice. Right? He'd better be careful. His pan is on fire. Yan, kailangan daw siyang maging mas maingat or maingat dahil ang kanyang kawali ay nasa apoy or umaapoy. I-guess po natin, he'd better. Okay, contraction na naman yung he plus had better, no? Ibig sabihin, had better usually meaning warning. Yan, bibigay tayo ng warning. Next, you'd better quit watching TV all day. Possible bad results. Okay, possible bad results. Eat too much, hurt your eyes, no? Not study enough kasi nood ng nood, and not exercise enough. Alright, so may isa dyan na hindi na-checkan, no? Kasi hindi naman siya magkaka-code. Next, let's practice. Alamin natin kung ano ang mga dapat checkan kapag in-express ang he'd better not walk there. Ano ang possible bad results pag in-express mo had better? Had better not, or he had better not walk there. Dito contracted, he'd better not walk there. Tingnan natin. Ayun. Kasi maaari siyang madulas or malaglag. Maaari siyang madulas, no? Masasaktan siya. May embarrass siya. Right? So yung dalawa, hindi naman yung sagot. Okay, another. Let's have, he'd better stay awake in school. He had better stay awake in school. Binibigyan siya ng advice. Tutulog siya. Possible bad results. Miss something. Kasi pag natulog siya, mamimiss niya yung discussions. Get in trouble. Or fail the test or a test. Expressing necessity. Yan, importance. Pag sinabing necessity, kahalagahan. Mahalagang mahalaga. Have to, have got to, and must. Tanda, no? Pag in-express natin yung kahalagahan or halaga ng isang bagay, gagamitin ay have to, have got to, and must. This man has to wear ear protection. Yan. Has to. Bakit nga sir has to, hindi have to ang ginamit mo? Kasi ang tao, or ang man, man ay singular. Isang tao lang siya. Kaya has. No? Pag marami dito ang subject, have to. Pero dahil siya iisa lang, nakita nyo naman, isa lang siya. Has ang gagamitin. Alright? Alright. Expressing necessity, have to, have got to, must. Okay, papakita lang natin maikli yung pronunciation. I have to call my mom. So, karaniwang itong binabanggit in American English as have to. Have to. I have to call my mom. Kayo nga? Have to. Yan. Pero sa kanila, islang natin ng konti. I have to. Have to. I have to call my mom. Have to. Alright? Next. Jason has to work tomorrow. Has to. Jason has to work tomorrow. Alright? Has to. Next, I've got to cook dinner tonight. Yan. Got to, no? Yung pronunciation niya, I gotta cook dinner tonight. Kagaya ng narinig natin sa mga patalastas or sa TV, no? Or sa radio. I gotta go. Yeah? I got to go. Okay, kailangan ko nang umalis. Okay, dito, gotta. I've gotta cook dinner tonight. Right? So, dali lang, di ba? Okay, I want to become a doctor. I have to go to medical school. Kasi I want to become a doctor. Pwede rin, I have got to go to medical school to become a doctor. Or, I must go to medical school to become a doctor. Have to, have gotta, had better. Meron silang isang ibig sabihin. Something is necessary or mahalaga. Okay? Yan, tandaan po natin yan. Okay, have to, common na siya na ginagamit. Have got to, ginagamit ito kapag informal. Hindi mo pwede itong gamitin sa formal. Hindi mo pwedeng gamitin sa essay, or sa letters, formal letters. Pwede lang ito sa conversation or sa novels or sa story mo. Or sa daily conversation mo on Facebook, on Messenger, on text messages, etc. Right? Yung must naman, sinusulat yan sa written instructions. Right? You must go to your room to see my gift. For example, nagbigay ng written instruction ang daddy mo. First, you must go to your room to see my gift. When you open the gift, blah blah blah. So, written instructions. Kikita natin yan sa written instructions. And thank you for listening. I hope marami kayong natutunan. So, kagaya ng sinabi ko, hindi lahat ng modals ay natalakay natin dito. Pero, sinasabi ko sa inyo, kung ano ang natutunan nyo dito ay mahalaga para matuto tayong makipag-usap or magsulat, mag-post, o kaya naman gumawa ng project, assignment, gamit ang modal verbs or modal auxiliary verb. Tandaan ang natutunan, we have primary usages and secondary usages. Pag sinabing primary, ito yung pinakaunang kagamitan ng isang modal. Ang secondary usages, ito yung mga posibleng or pwedeng gamitin gamit ang modal na ito. So pag secondary, ibig sabihin, iba na ang kanyang perspective, iba na ang kanyang gamit. So, yun lamang. And thank you for being with me.